Good afternoon, my name is Relish Cakes and we're doing some Battletech today. I do intend to go through the entirety of the campaign so that you all can get the story of what's going on. I may end up having to readjust the sounds and things like that, so we'll see it change throughout each episode. But let's go ahead and get that started. Let's do some new campaign. We're going to do the standard campaign. Now, I don't have all three of the DLCs. I didn't really see a point to purchase the last one. At some point in the future, I may. We'll go from there. Now, each one of these episodes is probably going to be 30-45 minutes. Depending on how long each mission takes, things like that. Sometimes we do get screwed with RNG. I will do my best to do the appropriate prayers and sacrifices to RNGesus beforehand so we don't end up having to deal with a whole lot. But for people who don't know, Battletech is it's a great big series. It's been, the Mech Warrior games, the Mech Assault games. I think there were like 2. No, I think there were 3. And then the books and a cartoon, which is in-universe propaganda, which a hilarious way to retcon it. But I am definitely not the authority to go to on any of this stuff, so I could be wrong at any point in time. We'll get to that when we get to it, and I'll probably admit it. But here goes.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromedir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
That was a neat cutscene. You get a lot of those, very much like this. Alright, now we're going to make ourselves. Okay, so we're going to basically do our background, like where we're coming from. Let's see, I personally prefer Deep Periphery, mostly because it's not like, you're from anywhere in particular. You're just kind of out from deep space, like out in the ass end of nowhere. You read it here. Mech warriors that hail from the Deep Periphery are rare, but even rarer is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin. Beyond the outermost edges of the periphery lie depths of space that remain uncharted and unknown to most of human civilization. Little is known about these regions, but they are far from uninhabited. The Deep Periphery is littered with abandoned colonies and small outposts, isolated from the rest of humanity. After the fall of Star League, General Alexander Kerensky led the remnants of the Star League Defense Force into the deep periphery, disappearing from the inner sphere and from recorded history. So I'd rather be one of the Star Leaguers, personally. And we're going to be a noble. Basically, in the Battletech universe, they've reverted to like a feudal society, and mech warriors are generally seen as knights. Liked or not, they are knights. Though immigrants to the Aurigan Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Aurigan space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to their family's titles and his ancestral battle mech, and old Blackjack 1. Mechs are commonly handed down from, knight to knight, like from, you to your kid, and your kid would be a knight after you. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable leader, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. So what's really neat is if you actually have any questions, all you gotta do is just hover over each one of these, and you'll get a little pop-up that actually shows you what it is. I thought that was really nice. That's a nice touch. So, eventually, very much like if you've ever played, what is it? Mount and Blade. It's just like, this is what happened, this was your childhood, this is your older childhood, your, teenage years. So right here, we could be exiled, and end up stealing our blackjack. We could end up, just leaving and taking the blackjack with us. We could end up having our family go bankrupt. And they could be killed or our parents could be killed in an accident, and then we're no longer noble. Or your family could be betrayed. Personally, I like to go with either betrayed or being exiled. Gunnery and Guts is fantastic because then you're able to shoot things and you're able to take more hits. Gunnery and Tactics is also good because then you hang out in the back, get those precision shots, better with missiles, things like that. I think we will take Gunnery and Tactics to go with, so we were exiled. Now, after we left, this is what happens after. So, you out on your own, you fell into the life of we could be a soldier, a pirate, Solaris gladiator. They brought essentially like a mech gladiatorial ring on a specific planet. Let's see, we had an Inner Sphere mercenary, frontier freelancer, or a merchant guard. I think, honestly, I want to go with Gunnery, but I kind of want to go with Tactics as well. I'm going to try it. We're going to go with Inner Sphere mercenary. Yeah. Until years later, you cross paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. Pure chance brought you back to the Aurigan Reach, as your mercenary crew took an ill-fated contract against an enclave of pirates on the outskirts of Aurigan space. The job went south, and you were the only survivor of your unit. Raju's lance happened to be on patrol nearby. After rescuing you and helping to honor your fallen comrades, he offered you a job in the House Orano Royal Guard. So, it is that you find yourself reunited with... So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral battle blackjack. Jeez, I thought they were sent battle mech for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Cameo Orano. I'm bad at reading. I'm the worst. Let's see. Call sign. Sure. Actually, no. We're gonna go random. Let's see. Beehive. We'll go with Tesla. Choose this face. Maybe this face. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Change it a little bit. Give him some... I don't want him to be all puffy. That'll work. So they actually don't discriminate. You can be male or female. Women in this universe are just as respected as men. They're also seen just as crazy, but what are you gonna do? What? He's wearing makeup. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. And this is our screen here. This basically is our stats. So we got our gunnery, how well you can shoot, piloting, how well you can actually move, tactics, it's effective as called shots, and it reduces the penalty for indirect fire, and fixes the minimum range of weaponry. Guts impacts overheat, and impacts how much damage you yourself, the pilot, can take. Oh, I'm sorry, hold up. Oh, not gonna read it. High Lord Tamati Rano II is dead. Oh, well, there it goes. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Camilla Rano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directives and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Roger Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation process procession that awaits in Cordia City. I should work on my reading, huh? Coronation Day. Arano's Summer Palace, 0853 local time. But like I was saying, Guts, it impacts your pilot's health, so like you can actually get hurt in the mech without the mech getting hurt, or rather, because the mech got hurt. Say your mech takes a headshot, or some ammo explodes and takes your side torso off, or you fall over. Because you can fall over. It's more like you get knocked down, but you get what I'm thinking. So this does have a cartoon series, an old cartoon series, not so much anymore. It does have a series of video games. Most notably right now is MechWarrior Online, and then MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, but, well, and there's this, but I think its biggest was like MechWarrior 3 and MechWarrior 3. And a lot of people, 4 is kind of polarizing. A lot of people don't like it because they changed certain things. A lot of people do like it because it was... What's MechWarrior 4? More MechWarrior. What's wrong with that? So let's go to Big Mission.
Command interface initiated.
Look at that pop in. Camera movement. Bam, 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 bam. WASD. You can also edge scroll. Q&E rotates. You can also right click. Okay, Tesla, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. No, because we're new here. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Actuators being joints. We're gonna waddle forward. Okay, so
I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than
thanks, Roger.
duty.
It is partially voice acted. It is not fully, but okay. So with movement, here we go. We're gonna move forward to that's where it wants us to go, and then you can choose your facing. That little arc is the arc that we can actually see and fire in. Now, this little section right here is our optimal firing range. That is where we're going to get the best results out of our weapons. This is extreme, this is far firing, so like we'll take a negative, and that is too close, so we won't actually be able to fire particularly well with our autocannons. I'll show you I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off.
Okay,
And a warrior
so
knows their
this is a medium laser right here. It's a laser for medium range, literally. And this is an AC2. Well, I have 2 AC2s and 4 medium lasers. AC2s are autocannons, big slug weapons. They fire ballistics. Think kind of like a howitzer for a cannon for a tank, only larger. And these are still the smallest that they come for. They're meant for extreme range.
All weapons.
And he's down. It's a big old list that popped up though. You can destroy each individual chunk and other things like inside the mech.
Destroyed.
Good shot, your guns are in working order at least. Uh-oh, target dummy. I've been training with I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. Do you see the drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. And then, when it turns, take it out with the rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving. Got it. He wants me to shoot it. We gotta shoot it.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
So it's in the woods, so it's gonna take less damage. I think it's 20%. There you go. It's also got caveat. That's the cover. Training target. It's easier to hit. Weak against melee. All vehicles are weak against melee.
All weapons.
And that's its
emitted.
armor bar. So you have 2 health bars. The white bar is the armor bar. The gray bar turns orange when you have no armor in a specific section. Or any section. Now they want us to hit him in the butt. See right there, that's where we're aiming. And we're just alpha striking right now. That means firing everything.
Emitted.
We won't be doing that in the future because it gets hot fast. It's not a bad build they have on it. I'm going to tweak it a little bit. Probably take out the jump jets and put some more heat sinks. Possibly just more armor. We'll find out. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the Aurigan politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there near the edge of the lake.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in the fight.
Oh, and we took a bunch of damage.
Enemy detected.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
So generally you want to turn your... You want to put... fix your facing. Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. Systems inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods, this is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Okay, but like I said, facing is important because if you're faced, looking to the right and they're on your left side, they can't hit your right arm, right leg. Hiya! Headbutt. I've never understood doing the headbutt. I figured that would hurt You just about as much. Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your
Okay.
mech can maneuver.
Sprint, that adds evasion right there. Makes you harder to hit. That's Raju. He's going to be shooting at us, and we're going to go running away. Yep, he missed us with 2 lasers. Congratulations, Tesla. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicion turns out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh at what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us back at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Sprint. Run away!
Full throttle.
Tesla, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Aurigan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father assigned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter. A fount of tedium that never runs dry. Fount, I'll have to look that one up. Possibly shortened for fountain? I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending to the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a Battletech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin, we'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Camille. We'll get you there in one piece. Tesla, fall in behind me. Oh, man. Oh. And remember what I told you. Is it time to do some stuff? No? Okay, fine.
Mission successful.
It's time to end the mission. Whatever. I wonder if they're going to give us our jump jets back, or if those are still going to be broken. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? If they gave them back, I mean. So we are going to have to deal with heat buildup. We are going to have to deal with ammo counts. We are going to have to deal with armor count. Heat will deal damage to your inner structure if you're not careful with it. It'll actually tell you when you're going to overheat, and overheating in any way is bad. And if you fill the bar all the way up, you will shut down entirely and essentially stun yourself for, I believe it's 1 round. Maybe 2. Ammo count, obviously once you're out of ammo, that's it. Oh, cutscene. Movie time.
I remember the Aurigan Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Make the Reach great again, I guess? Coronation Day, Cordia City outskirts, 13:22 local time. Turrets can sensor lunker units, allowing them to be hit by indirect fire. Being out of sight may not mean you're safe. This is actually very true. Turrets are probably, that's like their biggest thing that they can do. It's almost more devastating that they do that than anything else. But I guess Raju's not such a paranoid old man after all, huh? So I guess you can still technically call him a paranoid old man because of the fact that he was preparing for this anyway. Let's see what happens. I think the only complaint I've actually had about this game, other than on occasion RNGesus and his frowning, is the loading times. The load times can get crazy for no reason. Actually, I take it back. There's probably a reason to it, but I don't know now enough about it. I couldn't even begin. Come on. You can do it. And I don't intend to play Rogue Tech. I've tried it a couple times. I get frustrated with having a 13% chance to hit a target because that target happens to be carrying an ECM. Even when I'm in combat, melee combat, a 13% chance to hit is just absolutely miserable. And it's just being shredded by a hover tank is embarrassing. Let's just put it like that.
Command interface initiated.
I'm gonna miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech, the simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading to the capital, but the emergency bands have been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about it about any fire. He says it's damn odd.
And I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
When you're guarding the royal family, I highly doubt anything's odd. Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? Look at that. She's got like eagle eyes. No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of
I wonder if we can't go that way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
That'd be, huh? That'd be kind of neat, right? I think I'm gonna give that a shot. See if I can actually get there.
Moving out.
Are his jump jets still dead? It's not gonna let me use them anyway. Oh man, I can go this way. Oh yeah, we're going this way. Take that road. I'm trying to be all smart and shit. Maybe that wasn't the smartest choice? I'll be alright. We'll figure it out.
Location confirmed.
I know you travel further and faster upon the road, but I'd rather not end up in some sort of like, oh, it's a firefight. There we go. Oh, hell. Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll follow in behind you and guard you six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road's clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Basically, they were talking to him, getting a status report. Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us... No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out on parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign, sir, and you will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl, we don't have time for this. Take them, kill the old man and the mech warrior, but leave Lady Arano alive. See? He was lying. That's called an ambush.
Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Nope, they turned off the safeties.
Safeties disengaged.
That's when you know it gets real. I feel bad for that little panther. Oh, he's gonna punch somebody, huh? Hiya. So, alright, I'll show you here in a second. He built up a little bit of instability. Once you get to this point, you become unsteady. They can't be evasive, and the next turn they can be knocked over. Now, let's see, hold on. So if I was to do this, 60% chance. Yeah, we'll do it. Have him back up, still in cover. Turn off the alarm 10. We're firing at the panther. Blew off his right arm. So that means he doesn't have that particle cannon anymore. So now he's essentially going to be reduced to doing nothing but melee. So it is turn-based. Kind of XCOM-y. But very much less, you hold the gun right point blank and you hit the fire button and then they just suddenly, you know, inside out arms.
Yes, I hear you.
And then the person's, you know, firing backwards. I think I punched him in the left. Oh, nope. Hit him in the left torso. An ammo destruction. Did it explode?
Reporting a critical strike.
I wish we had a listing as to what happened. Hit him 80% chance on the medium lasers. 55% chance on everything. Well, if I hit him, he's more likely to go down.
All weapons committed.
Okay, well I blew up a heatsink. It's not that bad. Alright. So it's our turn again, so we're going to take Mastiff. We are going to move around back.
Talk to me.
Facing and positioning are very, very important to this. We're going to use something called multi-target. Okay. Shoot the Panther in the back with the AZ-10, 2 medium lasers. Shoot the Shadowhawk in the, it's like right side front with the LRM-10. It's 10 long-range missiles. Bam, right torso, center torso.
Copy that.
And he's down.
Thank you for making me do that, son.
Missiles, all the things. So basically, a battle mech is essentially a giant walking fusion engine. So if you hit the CT, the center torso, depending on which version of the universe you're looking at, depending on who's I guess at the helm at the time, it could explode. Well, it will explode. Like in Mech Warrior 5, if you blow up their center torso, if their engine goes critical, it'll explode and do a lot of damage to you and everything around you. In this one, they just kind of fall over. they release a lot of radiation and they just fall down. I believe in the original view, that's how it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be like a lot of, like a mass number of safeties in place so that the explosion thing doesn't happen, but it's still acknowledged that a center torso hit is very likely to be deadly to the pilot. I think probably because of radiation. They don't really ever go into detail in this universe, well, in this game as to why. Kamea, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. And we murdered them too. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down right in front of me. The Attorney Pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can. We can find, and push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Ratura Township to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rally point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's there. I have to move. Oh, someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can, and meet me at the tourney ground. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotoria Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander's been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady. Okay. This direction. This direction. Enemy contact. That direction. So the autocannons are meant for like extreme range sniping, whereas the medium lasers are again medium range. They are like the benchmark as far as what weapons are compared to or measured against. Okay, see, you got sensors here. It's a 35-ton vehicle, but we don't know what because we don't have visual, and we don't have any sort of like actual radar that knows what these things are or can get that information. But he can see that one, so he knows that it's a galleon. But like I said, if there are any sort of questions, concerns, or complaints about what I do know, do and don't know, I did say I'm not the expert. I would definitely refer you to Tex of the Black Pants Legion for sure. Baradul. He's got some pretty good videos. I mean, he doesn't really go over lore and things like that. But he's got some good gameplay videos, so yeah. Alright, so here is where things get a little interesting, because she has both long-range missiles and short-range missiles. Now we want to try and keep her, at the very least, in cover as best we can. It's probably not going to happen with some of it, but we'll do our best. Okay, we're going to fire this at B. We're going to fire the rest of it at A. Yeah, that should be fine. Take that. All the missiles, all the missiles. Okay, then she's going to fire a little 5-rack of long-range missiles. Bam, bam, bam. Well, we stripped off some of the armor, so that's better than nothing. He's going to take a pounding. Yeah, he should probably move to cover. Because he has to live, if I remember correctly. Yeah, all friendly units must survive.
That shot went internal.
What got hurt? His left torso, that has LRM ammo and an LRM-10 in it. I don't know why they constantly put that. I mean, realistically, you would put the ammunition in with the weapon system so that it could constantly reload itself.
Roger.
But that's not how the game works these days. What? A 90% chance to hit that? Alright, well. Okay, we'll split the two. Yeah, that'll work. Boom. Dead.
Confirmed.
I guess I actually didn't need some of that. Or I could have done that differently. That's what we'll say. No, I'll move him up front so that he's in the way of Kamea taking damage. I'll put us, I should say, up front. I don't think we need to fire the AC-2. Bam, 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 bam.
Engaging target.
Job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
Alright.
Enemy unit
Kamea, she's gonna
destroyed.
move forward. She's gonna move to the trees.
I'm listening. I'm on my way.
Now the one down, like the real big downside to not having any armor on a section is that any one of the internal parts can be hit with a critical shot. And that can cause a lot of issues. Break weapons. Shut up, you. They can break weapons. They can break components. Like you can destroy hand actuators, foot actuators, things like that. Maybe that's just in Rogue Tech.
Orders.
But it can also destroy ammunition and cause an ammunition explosion, which can kill you and everyone and all your parts, or just destroy a weapon. And I believe the Gauss gun, the Gauss rifle in this case, will actually explode instead of the ammo, which risk reward on that one. It's devastating. So
Vehicle down.
Oh no. No. We're too late.
Fall in behind me.
I can't be. My uncle, Victoria. Come here, I just watched an Espinosa Battletech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening. It's all happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mech. Or their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh gods. Yep, and then they just leveled that whole fucking town. Goodbye, town. We didn't really get to explore you very much. It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy, the Urana legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years, I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency, what it's done to the Reach, our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Urano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I had fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Kamea, for the love I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You're traitors to the Reach, and I'll fight you till the last. And you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself. But you've cost your royal escort their lives. That would be a drop pod.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Okay. So we're going to take out the Locust. They're generally light armored. They're very quick. They're not super deadly in this sort of game, but they can be pretty serious. See? One shot, one kill. Even though technically I fired a whole bunch of shots. We won't talk about it. Ow, stop hitting my dudes. Quit it. How's Mastiff looking? Same deal. Oh, he's gonna lose his left torso. Hopefully that doesn't go off.
Tell me what you need.
I'm trying to protect that side, but He doesn't seem to wanna not get hit. Wait, take that.
Discharging weapon.
That is a cicada. It is essentially a very large locust. It's a medium-sized locust. Its engine is too big.
Barely dinged my
It's just it's a mess. There we go. Okay, so how do you look? 30% chance to hit with anything? That's gross. As compared to you, those chances are better, but I may as well honestly hit. What the hell is that? Whatever. Fire. Oh my god, I didn't hit anything. I didn't hit anything. God.
No damage detected. Incoming transmission.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago
right in the stomach.
Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will.
So melee is a very big part of this
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
melee is a big part of this universe. Their whole mech's just designed for that purpose. And the whole thing is just ridiculous. It gets pretty crazy. We're gonna fire all the things. Take it. Take it.
All weapons committed.
Blew his leg up, blew his center torso up. Come here, take you to read. Alexander, thank the gods they thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did. Come here, the city is lost. We have to get off this planet. We need to do it now. I can't abandon Coromadir. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the Coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle is one, the Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on the way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the
It
same
looks
day.
like a dropship. They may or may not want us to go to it. That's where we're supposed to go. Here's where we are.
got my attention.
Okay, we're gonna have him leaning, like looking to the right.
Aye,
Actually, I believe that was a bad idea. Well, that's okay. They'll probably get in his center firing arc anyway. They'll be able to hit whatever they want. What'd they hit?
For my defenses.
Yeah, I need to have him looking to the left in the future.
Reading you loud and clear.
Oh, I'm gonna have him looking to the right. I'm sorry, to the left already. And we're going to... Oh, that's gonna overheat us, so we're gonna turn off one laser, fire all the things, and it's gone.
Engaging target.
Okay, so we should be the more appealing target as they're going to be closer. Well, we are going to be closer,
Enemy
and
unit destroyed.
we will be...
Tell me what you need.
Let's see. Yeah, less evasive as well, so that'll give them a better hit chance for us.
Affirmative.
So I guess this first episode will probably go a little long because I think we've got one more mission before we can actually stop and save. Or I may just have to hard save it
Warning. Armor low.
and it'll pick up.
Orders?
Yeah. I want to reserve it. I want to reserve his action. Get a better line. So you can reserve so that you can actually change the order in which they move. We are going to have us go up front so we get a good line. We can get out of Kamea's way. We're also going to turn off one more laser so we can blast this fool correctly without exploding.
Engaging target.
Now we are overheating. Well, I'm sorry, we're hot. We should probably take a cooldown turn. There we go. Now look to the right. And then I'll have you move forward, Kamea. She will look to the right. I'm sorry, geez, I should have my right and left checked. Losing my mind.
Knowledge. I'm moving.
So he's looking left. He's looking left. She's looking right. Jeez. Okay. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Houst, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors. He says yes. He agreed.
Talk to me.
Actually, yeah. You and you. Is that gonna? That's not gonna do enough damage. Actually, I take it back. Take one out. Boom.
Confirm.
Yeah, that didn't do enough damage at all. Jeez. Excuse me, Houst. How about stop it? You're being a jerk. Oh my god. He blew off my left torso and left arm. So if you lose left torso, you also lose your left arm.
Reading you loud and clear.
So that's the thing. So let's go ahead and we're gonna move Kamea forward so he stops being shot at, because if he dies we lose. Yeah, it's got like 1 health left, so I'm gonna fire everything at the Wolverine here. Then I'm gonna fire my LRM-5 at that light laser turret and see what happens.
Engaging the enemy. Multiple
Now he's unsteady, so that means he's not gonna be evasive at all. Turret's down, good. Okay.
target destroyed.
Yeah. Guess I'll put me. I don't want to put me in that kind of position because that's. Yeah. Let's see, hold on. 50, 75, 150 points of damage. That does not have 150 points worth of health. So, 25. Yeah, whatever. Just, you know what? I want to make sure we hit the damn thing. I want to make sure we take the damn thing out. Bam, bam, bam. The odds of you missing a stationary target are incredibly low, but still.
Target destroyed.
Got my attention.
Okay, so we're not going to. We should move. So we can get some evasion going. There's nowhere to move that actually has evasion behind it. That's okay. Shoot him there, shoot him there, shoot him there. He's not down, but he's not feeling good. I'm out in the open. I'm less evasive. I should be the more attractive target. Still shooting at Mastiff, alright.
Better me than later.
Oh, he's gonna multi-shot, okay. Well, she's gonna lay into him real good. Gonna turn that off. Turn one of the medium lasers off. Yeah, that'll work. Just lean in on him real good. Head hit, pilot injured. See, they hit the cockpit, which is the head, and so it injured him. They're wearing something. They're wearing what are called neuro helmets, or neural helmets. Hold on, let me just take 2 steps. That's perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so that's gonna make us too hot. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Lost his left arm.
Talk to me.
Yeah. Trying to move over here.
Moving out.
Force him to move at least. I mean, how's he looking? He's not within killing range, so that's fine.
Brought this on yourself.
Blew up one of his jump jets.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Oh, well, bye-bye building. Oh, wow. Bye-bye all the buildings. Bye-bye every building. There are no buildings anymore. Jeez. What are buildings? What do those mean? What do they do?
Just made a terrible mistake.
You have my attention.
She's gonna run forward. She's running hot too. That's kind of the problem with her Kentaro. It runs really toasty. So you gotta be careful with it. You can't just go straight crazy with all the lasers and missiles. But we will. Ah ha 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 ha. Blew up everything. Blew up torso, blew up center torso.
Battletech eliminated.
Man, move forward.
Standing by.
You move into the tree line. You get closer.
Roger that.
So we're just trying to get her out of here. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, big low. Thank the gods you made it. Look at that freeze frame. Thank the gods you made it, Command Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time, Tesla. Oh, I'm sorry, long time, period. Tesla, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Rasha. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today.
Bah.
I promise you that.
Run away.
I'm on it.
They're dropping an assault lance. Straight up just, well, actually it's heavies. Dropping a whole set heavy lance just to come get us. All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Technically, as far as I understand, that lance should just get totally obliterated by the dropship because they're stupid heavily armed. Alright, Tesla, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. That's all that matters. Oh. Warning, engine heat critical. Warning, error, shutdown initiated. Error, reactor offline. Error, weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack, Tesla? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battlemechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you resorted to sabotage, and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father's a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father's a coward, and so are you. Tesla, I want you to eject now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech. I won't let you die today. I mean, like, he was totally ready to sacrifice me earlier. What changed? Eject, mech warrior. Now, that's an order. I mean, like, I'm not wrong, right? He was totally ready to sacrifice me to the blood god earlier. How come for me, Victoria? Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned. Mission successful. Yay! I mean, they really should have put a question mark on that mission successful. That was really more of like a mission successful sort of moment, because I don't feel good about what happened. That was not very good. We destroyed a several $1 million mech. Actually, we destroyed several $1 million mechs. It was pretty bad. We suck. See what I'm saying though? These load times are ridiculous. Hopefully they who am I kidding? They're probably not gonna fix that. It's been a while. Look at that panther trying to be all fancy, flying through the air. I love the art style. Eight hours later, high orbit, Coromadir. Okay, so here is where we are going to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't ever hesitate. Give it a like. Give it a sub. Oh, give me a sub, I should say. Go and leave a comment. Tell me how much you hate exactly what's going on.